Hello everybody and welcome to YouTube. I am Ethelred Flametail and today we're going to be doing another creepy theory on this time on Hello Neighbour, and be aware that what they call it, this may not be intended for all ages, so we will begin. But before we start, I just want to say I don't own a copy of Hello Neighbour, nor have I played it. I've watched people playing it, like Markiplier and the Game Theory. Also go check out the Game Theory of Hello Neighbour, because he's got some pretty good theory, and also this theory ties in with his theory that the what they call it neighbour is what they call it worshipping the devil or something like that. So let's begin first. Now let's begin. So the theory is that you are the devil. That's right. You are the devil in this theory, and it might be debatable. It might be a bit spectacle. It might not hold as big as the Lilo and the Stitch Drown theory. But listen out to this. The neighbour is looking out of the window as a car goes forward into a new place. Now we're talking about you. So you're unpacking your things, and notice how your character, or you, is doesn't have that lot, not much, you know. In fact, there's not even a toilet. It's until you go to your neighbour's house you find a toilet, a meal which you don't really have, clothes, a change of clothes which you don't have. Like, all you have is a bed, and that's it. So the theory is that because you're the devil, you don't have to sleep. Or eat, because you're an unknown entity. That's why well, you do sleep. You've seen it before, but you don't have to eat. You don't have to, what they call it, you don't have to eat anything, you know, things. You may. Sorry. It's not every day that your mother throws pants in and says as you go down to the bed. Right. So where was I? Probably forgot now. So the character you're playing in this theory is that your character is the devil, because you don't have to eat anything. You do sleep, but usually you get up to spy on what your neighbour's doing. Also, another thing in the playthrough, you know, and things. Notice how there's screams when you come near, and then then they stop when the neighbour just checks. Also notice how everything goes. Okay, yeah. We're going to be treading on spoilers alert here, so if you haven't played the game, I suggest going and playing it for yourself. So there's also when you manage to get down to the steps, the what they call it, people start to the people stop screaming, and then they start to be silent and say shh, as if they what they call it, know you're coming. And the neighbour doesn't want you to harm his family, so he's set up traps for you in order to what they call it, to make sure that you do not harm him or his family, because you're the devil. And that's it, really. That's it for this what they call it, creepy theory. I hope you enjoyed it, and things. It's not as what they call it. It's not as long as the other theory, and things. I wish I would have made it much more longer, so you could have actually seen the gameplay I'm using, which is Prisoner of War. And oh yes, just one moment. The music's used in this is from Ice Demon Kevin McClaw, so that's what they call it, dispute to the artist. I'm sorry if I can't have I don't know where the link is. I'm sorry, I apologise for that. So that's enough for me. I am Ethelred Flametail, signing out.
Snushiest